Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review, but a beer battle. So, and an unusual one. So today I can't find the box. Thought about the box down the shed. So today in Raggy's tap room, home of beer reviews, I'm going to be reviewing or battle between this fella, St. Peter's Plum Porter, and the battle is with. It's not Cola. St. Peter's Plum Porter. So it's now rock hard. It's been sat upstairs another week in the house, and literally before Christmas I did a review. Wasn't quite secondary fermented then. Did say that on the review. But this is solid now. So it's the battle of the St. Peter's Plum Porters, which is obviously a new one. We have the new bow. Two bells in this beer room. Gonna put it somewhere probably here. Get a wing. Yeah. But any breaking glasses already. So here we go. Super looking forward to this. You know, I've been wanting to see what it was. How they were going to battle. So we're going to crack open St. Peter's Plum Porter first. Although they're both St. Peter's Plum Porter, so. Yeah, we'll crack open the commercial release. So here we go. Available at most of the big supermarkets these days. Oh, can't beat that plum on the nose. So these are at room temperature, which is the perfect way to be drinking plum porter. There we go. Right, so as we can see, nice pour on there. Neon black pour, off-white head, and yeah, it looks good. So we're jumping straight into the battle. Whoa, balls. So in the yellow glass, both Nottingham Craft Beer Festival glasses. In the yellow glass, we're doing St. Peter's Plum Porter Homebrew. Little bit of pop there, a little bit of smoke out the top for you smoky little fellas. There we have it. Possibly the first good combination on both. The head on the commercial version is obviously better at the moment. It's more lively, and the colour pretty much the same colour as well. Yeah. Darkness, I don't know if it's a light thing. No, they're the same. Look at that. So in the blue corner is the commercial bottle release. In this corner is the homebrew release. And the homebrew release are literally a week and a half, 2 weeks into being secondary fermented. So, you know, probably hasn't got as much gumption as the thing, but both looking good. Gotta say. Right, on the nose. Unmistakable plum on the nose from this one. Bit of plum, but a bit that earthiness that I come to know from this. But obviously that's got not as big a head as this. So let's get the head out of the equation. Whoa. So the froth, let's check the froth out. Yeah. The commercial release wins on the taste of the froth, the foam at the top. I would expect that to be honest. You wouldn't think an homebrew would be able to beat its mate. So, but we'll see how close the battle is. Need to give my nose a chance to. Crazy. There's literally zilch in between. Remembering that that's homebrew, that's commercial. So let's have a first sample taste. It's tasting bloody lovely. Gotta be honest, St. Peter's do make some amazing beers. Yeah. Right, let's have a taste of this fella now then. Tell you what, you'd have to be the brewer to pick, you know, the finities of the differences here. They are so close. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Wow, says something for my own brewing as well. But I'm not joking. Taste wise, aroma, there's literally nothing between them. On the foam, I thought the St. Peter's commercial, the bottle release was better on the foam. There was a bit more in the foam than this one. Not much, but a little bit. Aroma wise, literally nothing in between. Taste wise as well, literally nothing in between. I'm gonna let the air get to it, let them breathe, you know. Like you would say if someone was wearing Y fronts. Let's not go down that road, eh? But yeah, this is a fine release, and you know, in a world where people are struggling for money, um, I don't suppose there's a lot of profit in homebrew kits. I'm not sure. Don't know. It's not my, you know, not for me to know anyway. But what this does do, this opens the door to home brewers. Follow the rules, do what they say. Once you've brewed it once and you're happy, then you can brew it again and probably chuck in extra stuff, you know, a bit more essence in. Although no essence was used, it came straight from malt extract. But I've got to say that that is some kit, and when a kit delivers like that, that is that close to what it should be, then that is stunning, stunning. Yeah, I mean, I've had a homebrew made by Bolton Wanderer. That's his YouTube nickname. Good friend of the channel, and that was an Imperial Plum Porter. I think it was either 9 or 11. I think it might have been 11, you know. And it's one of those things I've always wanted to replicate. It's what got me into doing homebrews, to do homebrews, and then you get inspired by what other breweries are doing around the country. And you know, Walt Disney, his philosophy was to, you know, his theme parks, when it was never ending trial of trying to do better. And wow, what can you say? So commercial release, homebrew release. So we'll have another breather again. I'll knock off about 12 minutes because then I'll have certainly again that aroma, that plummy, earthy, plummy aroma. If anything, there's a hint of like a coffee in there, you know. I would love this on cask in Nottingham. If I have any pub people in Nottingham, watch this, please contact St. Peter's and get them to put their beer in Nottingham, or order their beer, do a tap takeover. I'll come down. I'll do a review across the bar and use this channel to promote, one, to promote your pub, two, to promote St. Peter's. I'm not joking. I would love this as close as in Nottingham. We've got a massive amount of pubs that do some amazing cask beers that can all do well with a tap takeover. And you know, if you've seen the bottled beers that St. Peter's release, you know, there's definitely there's definitely the chance to, you know, get their beers up here. Yeah, they shouldn't just be in Suffolk. They need to come up to Nottingham. Anyway, let's dive in a bit more. Simply put, one of the best beers in the supermarkets. It's fruity, but not full-on fruit. It's not like your Vault Cities, what they do these days, which are full-on fruit sours. But it's plum, and you know, it's one of my absolute favourite beers across the UK, and it's only 5%. Right, now the homebrew version, and the wife's out tonight, so I'm sitting at home. I'm going to put a Marvel film on and watch a bit of Marvel and enjoy a few hours of peace. Sit downstairs, watch TV. Back to work tomorrow, so Tuesday rather. But again, the aroma's lasting well. The air's getting to it. It's bringing it out. Well played, Muntons. You know, if you're going to do a release of a beer, and they must have some amazing, well, you know, they've got the technology, haven't they? You can replicate any single beer on the planet as long as you know what goes into it initially, and go from there. I'm absolutely gobsmacked how close it is. There's little finities in between them, I suppose, but nothing to turn around and say, yeah, don't buy that. You know, there's nothing like that. It is wow. Would I like St. Peter's to do an Imperial Plum Porter? Would I, Echoes? Yes, massively so. So, a little bit longer than I said I was going to do. Both beers are here. There is nothing between them. I'm going to say the commercial release just pips it, and that's really only on the foam. There's a bit more complexities in the foam when I was tasting the foam at the top, although I didn't have as much foam on this one, so on the homebrew release. But yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. We're not. I'm going to call it a dead eat because, you know. So what that tells me, and certainly tells you, the public buying homebrew the kit, is follow the letter of the law. Do it how you should do it. Play around with it on another date. For the first date, get it well secondary fermented. Well, last week when I secondary fermented it, it tasted nice, but not as nice as it tastes now. And it's only going to get better, as we all know with beer. Maturity. You know, give it a month. It's going to get better. It's funny how the breweries churn their beers out so quickly. Unless they put it in the fermenter, then leave it 2 or 3 weeks, and then bring it up. I don't think they do. I don't, you know, unless when it goes into cask, because obviously it's living while it's in a cask, isn't it? So buy that thing. It's still living while it's in a cask, so it's going to mature and improve in that respect. But that is amazing. I cannot say high enough how amazing that is. I'm gobsmacked by how good that's turned out. Wow. I already knew St. Peter's kits were brilliant. I've done the honey porter. I've done the ruby red. I've done the golden ale. There's the IPA, isn't it? I'm sure there's the IPA. I don't think I've done that one. I've certainly done the others. I've done the honey porter several times, and the cream stout, of course. That's amazing. But yeah, wow, absolute spot on. If you're going to give it a score out of 5, both from a 4.6s, you know, they are both stunning beers. St. Peter's Brewery. Well played. Wow. That's a belter. Right, I'm getting cold. I'm going to go back up the arse now and put a TV on. New Year has been washed away now. I've put all the pots in the dishwasher, cleaned up. The wife and daughter have gone out. My son-in-law's gone home with his kids. Well, my daughter's kids. The older two the other two upstairs, they're playing on their computers. So that's a bit of raggy me time. And yeah, sometimes it's just nice to sit down, watch a film, and probably fall asleep, more than likely. But these things happen, don't they just? Thank you all for watching the channel, and as we go forward this year, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming to the channel. Probably the busiest channel across all of Homebrew. Don't probably get the support that, you know, it'd be nice to see more support, but it's been a lovely time just recently, because breweries are showing their support by publicising my reviews on their page. And again, you know, that is lovely. It shows that you're, you know, for me, the biggest critics are both the public and the breweries themselves. And doing good reviews, you know, or good videos, it's nice to see that reciprocation. Thank you all. And wow. Well, I'm going to drink both now. And then go up the house and drink some more. Cheers all.